Hello traders, you are welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. In this video, we are going to be discussing the 15 minutes ORB strategy. Okay, this strategy actually sounds simple. Just have to wait for the first 15 minutes to form and then we trade the breakout. But if it were that easy, everyone would be winning, right? So let's just quickly talk about why most traders lose using the 15 minutes ORB and how you can flip the script. So what exactly is the 15 minutes ORB strategy? Well, ORB stands for Opening Range Breakout. You take the high and the low of the first 15-minute candle after market open. Okay, usually it is at London open, New York open, or any high volume session. Let's just add on a session indicator, just for you to get exactly what I am talking about. Okay, so now usually this strategy is used for sessions that have high volume, which are the London and the New York. All right, the London and the New York. So what happens is once the candle closes, okay, you take the high and the low, of the first 15-minute candle after market open. So we go to the 15-minute time frame, okay, and then let us just, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday. You can see the different days, this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, let us just use the New York for this particular day has not yet opened, so let us just work with the London, okay, of this particular day, right? So the first 15-minute candle after market open, usually at London, New York open, or any high volume session, but in this case, we're going to be working with the London open. Okay, so once the candle closes, okay, once the candle closes, traders watch for price to break above the high or below the low, expecting continuation. All right, expecting continuation. But here's the trap: not every breakout is real. Okay, and that is the reason why many traders fail with this strategy. Okay, so in this particular case, we actually had price go up and continue up, but it does not necessarily mean that the strategy is foolproof. Okay, there is no strategy out there that is foolproof, right? There could be some wins, there could be some losses, and whatnot, right? Now, in this particular case, we can see that using this New York example, you can see that I just realized that I was even supposed to use, I just realized that the first candle was not what I used, right? So you can see that there was a false breakout. You can see that there was actually a false breakout before we had a move to the upside, okay? Now, this example, this is for the New York. You can see this is for the New York. And you can see we had a false breakout as well, right? We had a false breakout and then a move to the upside. So you can see that liquidity grabs are real, right? Remember that the New York and London sessions highs and lows or rather opens, New York session and London sessions opens, can also serve as areas of liquidity pools. Okay, so in this particular case, you can see we actually had a false breakout to the downside and a continuation move to the upside. So you just have to pay attention to all those false breakouts. Okay. Now let's just continue with the strategy. Okay, let us get real about the common mistakes, and one of them is chasing the breakout immediately without waiting for confirmation. As you can see from these two examples, there were false breakouts, and had it been we did not wait for confirmation, but they're falling victim of these breakouts, right? So it's important to wait for a confirmation, and then do not ignore context. Trying to trade the ORB in choppy or low volume market is bad. All right, and do not shy away from volume analysis. Trading breakouts with no momentum behind them is not advisable. Okay, and do not over leverage. All right, do not also place tight stop losses. Okay, so that you don't get stopped out so easily. And do not make the mistake of trading every ORB setup as if all of them are equal, because they are not. So most losses come not from the same strategy, or rather, most losses come not from the strategy itself, but from how it is used. So to make this strategy work, you need a rules-based approach. And here's how to trade the ORB the right way. First of all, you need to have a pre-market prep. Identify bias using higher time frames and overnight structure. Okay, you watch out how the structure of the markets are played out overnight, and then you also go to a higher time frame. Look at how the trend is on the higher time frame before you come down back to the 15-minute time frame. At least you already have a bias. You already have what you are anticipating based on the direction of the market. In this case, a bullish bias. We already have a bullish bias on the 1 hour time frame. You can see the market is obviously bullish. So when you come down back to the 15-minute time frame, your bias is bullish. Okay, and maybe that is the reason why these were just false breakouts to the downside. False breakouts to the downside, because the bias was actually bullish. Then you draw your 15-minute range. You mark the high and low of the first 15-minute candle. You wait for a breakout with confirmation. You want to see volume expansion, preferably a strong candle close above or below the range. All right. And, even better, you can even have a retest of the broken level acting as a support or resistance. Then you add confluence, tools like the VWAP, the EMAs, or liquidity zones just to strengthen your conviction. All right. Manage risk tightly. Place your stops just outside the range of structure low or high. Risk no more than 1 to 2% per trade. Okay. Avoid using this strategy in certain conditions like low volume days, holidays, pre-news waiting zones, and all of that. Also, avoid using the strategy during range-bound sessions with overlapping candles. Avoid inside days where price is stuck inside the previous day's range. And also avoid big news events like the FOMC or CPI or NFP, which usually cause whipsaws. Okay, so the ORB is a momentum-based setup, so don't use it when the market has no momentum. The 15-minute ORB strategy can be one of the best tools for day traders, but only when used with structure. Stack your confluence, wait for clean setups, avoid emotional entries, focus on execution and not prediction. If this video helped clear up how to approach the ORB strategy, click the like button and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy trading.